Hi guys, I'm Carl for FYP, doing a daily news roundup for you for everything Palace. First thing on the agenda, it's the news that came out today about Callum Chambers. We're looking at him for 20 million. 16 million was rejected according to the reports. Do we think he's worth it? He's still young, still got a lot to give. It won't be 20 million up front. We're pretty certain of that. It can't be. So we're probably looking at about maybe 12, just about, as the base figure, and then you probably get up to 20 on your bonuses and your add-ons, which if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, Harry Maguire going to Leicester for about 17, it's not that bad a deal really, and Chambers can play and right back, or he can play at centre back. He could easily slot into the right hand side of that back three if that is how the Boer wants to go. So it looks like it could be a good bit of business. It's something that Palace are looking at. They've got other irons in the fire, I'm pretty certain of that, but it's something that could end up being a good bit of business in the future for Crystal Palace. But a lot of uproar recently about the 3-4-3 formation that the Boer was implementing. A few people on Twitter went absolutely crazy. Why is he changing the formation? I'll be honest with you, it's a pre-season game and you can tell it's back, the football season, because Twitter is just ridiculous again with people overreacting. It's one pre-season game. The Boer's trying something different. He's just trying something out in a friendly. It was a friendly. So there is a lot of people jumping the gun about the Boer's changing of things, but he's got a pre-season. His first friendly game, he's changed the formation. It did all right. You know, you had really the goals, we were exposed at the back, but we know that, and that's why we're looking for centre-backs, that's why we're going after them. Can't expect Delaney and Ward to carry the can at centre-half, it's not going to work. So that's why we're going for them, and I for one, I'm on board with it. The Boer can get it working. Zaha looked like he continued last season, he looked on fire, and I seriously think that once we get the squad together and the Boer gets his players that he wants, I think that they'll definitely look up and it won't look as bad as it did to some people in that first game in the Asia Trophy against Liverpool. Jairo Riedewald, where the hell is this guy? He was announced by Sky Sports and a couple of other sources on Twitter that are quite well known that he has signed, and close to the club people are saying he has signed, there's just a few other things to iron out, i.e. agents' fees, etc., things like that. So it does look as though it is done. People are panicking, thinking has he failed a medical, has he done this, has he done that, but it is done as far as we're aware, but it's just not been announced by the club. Knowing Parish, he'll probably announce it at midnight some night and just literally, you know, take us all by surprise. He hasn't been any in the pictures or anything, so they're either keeping him very quiet or he genuinely isn't there. But as far as we're concerned, it is done. However, fingers crossed that there isn't anything substantial that has happened. And lastly, the Chinese takeover bid, and it's something that I'm not a fan of, I know the boys aren't a fan of, and it's just something that we don't necessarily welcome with open arms because we don't know the ins and outs. It could be a load of media speculation, but the way our sponsors are going at the moment, you know, we're going to be globalised a bit more now and we're going to be more well known in these sorts of places. We're invited to play in the Asia Trophy. So we've obviously got suitors who like Crystal Palace Football Club, they like the proposition of the club. We've got sponsors now, people are going to start to take aware of in places like that. So if they do come in with a bid and they do come in as owners, we'll have to take it on the chin and think, okay, it's going to be for the best interest of the club. If it means we can compete, then it's something that'll have to happen. But until that actually does happen, I know that Steve Parish, and I'm pretty certain you all know, he will do it with the best interest of the club. So we've got to trust him. That's it for today's FYP Daily, guys. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. We'll always keep you up to date. We'll do as many of these as we can. Other than that, guys, take care and we'll see you soon.